If you're hypermobile, you know that you probably have a lower level of body awareness than other people because of the issues in the connective tissues. And we're looking to create reflexive stability here, stability that you don't have to think about. So during the exercise, we're going to assess and do the exercise and then reassess and see if we can find that reflexive stability. For this exercise, you'll need to grab a chair and 2 towels or little hand cloths. And I would love for you to do the exercise along with me. All right, let's get started with the hip stability improvement lesson. These are some of the top, most effective techniques that I teach within my Happy Hypermobile Hips course, and I'm going to show them to you right now. To be effective, you need to do them as well. So have a seat and make sure that you can slide your foot along the floor really easily. So if you can't, get a little towel just to make it super easy for your foot to slide. You might need a second towel for one of the techniques in the exercises. So have that handy. And once you're ready, you're going to find a comfortable seated position, tall spine, both feet flat on the floor. Okay, I want you to think, which is your most unstable hip? My right hip is generally the most unstable, which manifests as a lot of stiffness in my hip, which is pretty common with hypermobile folks. That means for this exercise, my right hip is the most unstable one. I'm going to keep the leg in this 90-degree position, foot flat on the floor, and then extend my left leg forward. My heel is on the towel so that I can slide my leg easily in and out. And I'm going to have you do this a couple times and notice what happens with your unstable leg. And what often happens is one of two things. Either the hip will be stable today and the leg will stay completely still. If so, congratulations. If, however, when you move your leg out to the side, the knee follows, right? That means our brain has a muddy map of the hip joints. It kind of thinks they're the same one, so they're moving the legs together. What often happens for other people is that as this leg goes out to the side, this leg goes out to the side as well. So there's just some general instability there. The brain is like, when this leg goes out to the side, then this one does as well. And that's just what reflexively happens. That'll be happening in day-to-day life as well. We're going to start by giving the brain some feedback to help it create a better map of the body and improve the sensory inputs so that the brain knows where this unstable leg, this hip, is in space. What that looks like is if, when you move your leg out to the side, the other leg follows it, you are going to come back to the start and place your hand on the outside of your knee or your thigh, somewhere you can feel your hand against your leg. Remembering that not all parts of the leg are going to be able to feel sensation as much as others. Some people feel more in their knee and they don't feel much on their thigh. So find a spot that you can feel, maybe even the warmth of your hand or the coolness of your hand between your leg and your hand. If, however, as you move your leg out to the side, your other leg also goes out to the side, you're going to take your hand and put it either on the inside of your knee or the inside of your thigh, again, somewhere that you can feel it and you can feel the pressure. I'm going to have my hand on the outside of my knee for this. And wherever your hand is, I want you to press your hand and your knee gently together, super gently, so you can feel something. And then move your leg in and out, maintaining the pressure between your hand and your knee. 3 to 5 repetitions, that's it. Come on back in, give everything a little shake. Boop, boop. All right. And then we're going to retest and see if anything has changed. So again, 3 times, you're going to move your leg in and out. Notice if there's more stability at your hip and your leg is still, or maybe not. So if not, no problem. We got lots of other techniques that we can use. For some people, this area, this joint and the hip, they're too close together to give any specific information, or your skin, your brain just doesn't have a good map of that area. So the information we're giving there doesn't really connect with your brain. So let's try something else. Put your towel underneath your flat foot. So I'm going to put it underneath my right foot. The other leg's going to be out to the side, so you might need your second towel for this. Press your foot down into your towel so that you can feel the difference between the floor that was there before and whatever the cloth is. And then you're going to release. I want you to, again, focus on the sole of your foot and the cloth. And where do you feel the most pressure between your foot and the towel? For me, I feel it at the ball of my foot. So this time, I'm going to focus on maintaining the pressure and maintaining that sensation between the ball of my foot and my towel as I move my leg out to the side. And I'm going to do that again 3 to 5 times. And then rest. And then give everything a little break. And then retest again. Notice if there's more stability here. Some people have quite sensitive feet and some people don't. So for some people, this pressure of the foot into the towel, changing the sensory input for our feet, which has lots of proprioceptors, so really can help increase our body awareness and that map of where the body is in space, where the foot is in space in relationship to the hip today in particular. That can be really helpful. But for some people, it's not helpful at all. If that is you, no problem. I got one more technique for you. We've done this tactile proprioceptive system close to the joint and farther away from the joint. The feet are always a great place to start. That's where we start in my Happy Hypermobile Hips course. But we always go up to our visual system as well, right? Our visual system is our primary sensory input for the brain. If the sensory input coming into your eyes does not make your brain feel safe and give good information to the movement of your body, then that might result in what feels like instability in the hips. So let's bring both feet flat and hands can be wherever feels good. Tall spine, you're going to find a point on the wall ahead of you, a true visual target. Look at that point and just move your head and your body from side to side of that point. Staying seated on your chair, just going as far as you can, but keeping your eyes on that point, making sure it's clear in your visual field. So again, just 3 to 5 repetitions. And then come on back to center, close your eyes. You can squeeze them nice and tight. Give them a little break. Open your eyes. Whatever your gaze lands on, that's going to be your new visual target. You're going to keep looking at that target. You're going to stay in front of that target. Don't move from side to side as you move your leg in and out. 3 to 5 times. Keep looking at that target. And then come on back. You can close your eyes. Again, give everything a little shake. Mix everything up because what we want is reflexive stability. We don't want to have to think, okay, I need to engage this muscle to do this thing. We want the brain to be like, oh, I feel safe. I know this movement is an option. Let's go for it. So let's see if our visual input helped make the brain feel a little more safe and create a little more stability at this hip. You're going to straighten the leg and retest. So leg in and out. Oh, I thought it helped me. And then 3 to 5 repetitions. Come on back in and see what you noticed. How did the exercises go for you? So these neurotechniques are designed to show your brain that stable, pain-free movement is available, and we can create a sense of safety so that your brain feels comfortable in taking these movement options. If you are ready to transform your hip stability, then here's what to do next. Number 1, practice the exercises again, and if you can, do them just briefly every day, probably at the start of your day to set yourself up for good movement during the day. And then if you want more in-depth information and guidance, then click the link below the video to sign up for the Happy Hypermobile Hips course, and I hope to see you there. Bye for now.